So what is going on, everybody? Welcome to another adventure. Today I am in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and right behind me is probably one of the coolest little roadside oddities that I have come across in quite some time. This is the last remaining clamshell shell station in existence. Pretty cool little spot here, right off the main road. I'm gonna walk around, do a little walk and talk of this, show you cool little areas of this. Now the inside right in here is actually blocked off. You really can't go in there. This place is abandoned, so you can't go in there and look at the little, it's like a little gift shop or a little trinket store in there, but you really can't get in there. The door is locked. Like I said, this place is abandoned. It's been sitting here for a long time. No one's really operating this place. But yeah, I want to go and walk around, talk about the history of this little thing. And yeah, it's pretty cool. So if you ever come out here to Winston-Salem, pay this little place a visit. Now, like I mentioned, this place is located in Winston-Salem, and it's right off the main road. So to get here, basically just come right down the main road, and it's right here at the corner of Peachtree Street and Sprague Street. And basically can't miss it. It's right there at the light. But yeah, I mean, this is a cool little shell station, little clamshell station. So to talk about some of the history of this little place, there were 8 of these built back in the 1930s. And this is the only one that remains today. They built, I think, 7 total here in Winston-Salem, and they built one more, I believe, in Kernersville, which is probably about 15, 20 minutes from here. All of those were demolished, and this is the only one that remains. This place is also on the National Register of Historic Places. So I don't think that this place was used as an actual gas station. Trying to show you the inside a little bit. This is inside where they have like little trinkets and stuff, but like I said, you can't get in there. It's closed off. This place has been abandoned for quite some time. See if I can get another angle in here. And you got this guy right here, probably a service guy. He would maybe pump your gas or something when you came in here. Like I said, I don't know if these pumps were ever used. I doubt it. I seriously doubt these pumps were ever used. It says it was a service station or a filling station. So like I said, they probably could have used this place for gas. I just don't know for certain if they did. I don't know if this was like maybe in a fire or something, but yeah. Got little ramps out here. Not sure what these ramps would probably be used for. Maybe putting a car or something up on here. We got a building over here to the side too. Not much to really look at the building here. But yeah, this place is pretty freaking awesome. Got little power outlets down here. Not sure if the power is even on here. Maybe. It'd be pretty cool if they had some lights out here, but this place is lit up at night. This would be awesome. Also, when looking this place up, I saw that the last shell station, clamshell station, that was kind of in operation, it closed in the 1950s. It used to house, I think, lawnmowers and stuff like that, but it closed in the 1950s. And like I said, this is the only remaining one that is still standing today. how freaking cool is this? You know, the address 1111. I think it's 1111 Sprague Street. So we can get inside here. This is another angle. And it's very hard to see. The glass is kind of like, and it's dirty. It's very difficult to see inside here. You can get a little bit of stuff visible, but you got a little shell can up there. You got some stuff hanging on the wall. And you got some bars on the windows here. I guess people don't want this place to get broken into, since there's 24/7 surveillance. Yeah, this little Clamshell station is located in a pretty busy, bustling neighborhood. So if you come out here, you know, just kind of, you know, be watchful. Traffic is pretty heavy going by here at times. But it looks like they got something hanging from right here. I'm not sure what this would have been. Maybe it's like some kind of, I don't know what this is. Maybe it could be power to this place. Maybe this place has power. I don't really see any like bulbs or anything around here that could be lit up, but maybe this place has power to it. Yeah, I can't really see inside this one. Yeah, maybe this place has power. And check out how cool this little clamshell is up here, right here at the corner of the road. That's pretty awesome. Got a little one over here as well. I'll give you a full frontal view again. It says this place is on Crime Watch too, so I think maybe, there we go. Look how freaking cool this thing is. They said that these clamshell gas stations were so hard to make that the bathroom had to be like put in a corner, and it was very difficult to actually get in and out of a bathroom in these little tiny shell stations. So, little fun fact. I'm not even sure what this is made out of. Hey, it's like concrete. Definitely sturdy concrete. Yeah, very solid. I thought it may have been like fiberglass or something, but no, it's legit concrete. Get a little chimney up there, a little smokestack. But yeah, this is a really cool roadside oddity. So if you're into roadside oddities, you know, like really cool history to particular buildings and whatnot, definitely pay this place a visit. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think this was caught in a fire or something, because that stuff was burnt. And you got the little handles here. Got the little gas pump handles here. It's pretty cool. It'd be awesome if we can go inside there. Really not gonna, let's just see. Yeah, the knob turns, but it definitely is not gonna open. So, yeah, really cool little gas station. Got a little hydrant, I guess, there. Yeah, I think this place probably has power to it, because these power lines and stuff go right into it. So I think it has power. So maybe at night there may be some lights somewhere that kind of light this place up, and that would be freaking awesome if you can come out here at nighttime and get a pretty cool shot. I'm just kind of curious. We'll walk over here and see what this building is all about. Yeah, I think maybe this was just used to like store things. It wasn't really like anything significant. Maybe they just put like You know, like different kinds of machinery and stuff in here. Maybe stored like some non-perishables. Not sure what this was used for, but maybe it could be the breaker box, possibly. I don't know. I doubt it. I don't want to go on this property right here. Maybe it belongs to somebody, but yeah, like I said, if you come out here, just be kind of mindful. This is a busy little area. It is a neighborhood, so just don't go and walk on people's property and whatnot. Like even over here, it says please do not touch the fence. And yeah, just come out here, do a little walk around, spend a few minutes. Because like I said, this is a pretty freaking little awesome location. Definitely deserves the recognition that it gets. So I made it about 20 minutes from where I was in Winston-Salem. I'm now in High Point, North Carolina, and right in front of me stands the world's largest chest of drawers. So if you ever come to High Point, North Carolina, check this little place out. Well, I shouldn't say little, because it is massive, it is gigantic. We're gonna go over there and walk around it, and I'll tell you some of the history about the world's largest chest of drawers. Now, the world's largest chest of drawers stands at a whopping 36 feet high. And this structure was made to call to the attention of High Point to be the furniture capital of the world. So this massive structure basically represents High Point being the furniture capital of the world. I mean, the detail on this thing is exquisite. I mean, all the way down to the little handles here. Got some of these handles right here on the drawers. And you got the socks up here. Way up there. Sticking out of the drawers up there. But yeah. This thing is crazy massive. I think it's like some kind of fiberglass, or I'm not even sure what this is made out of, but it is cracking a little bit right in here. Yeah, I'm not really sure what this is made out of, but it sounds a little hollow. So I mean, judging from the look of it from the road, you would assume it's like wood, but it is definitely not wood. Yeah, I mean, this thing is just so freaking massive. But yeah, I mean, imagine having this thing in your bedroom, if you could fit it in your bedroom. I mean, you would have to have like a freaking mansion, but I mean, just imagine the endless amount of space you would have for your wardrobe. I mean, you would have an extensive wardrobe, that's for sure, but you would never run out of space. Wonder how like much room would be in these drawers if they could open. I mean, you could probably fit just in like one of these little drawers right here, like in these drawers right here, you could probably fit a freaking car, probably 2 cars in just one of those slots, one of those drawer slots. That's how massive this thing is. So I believe that these 2 socks right here that are sticking out from the drawers are, from what I read, is a nod to the area's hosiery industry. Now, I don't know anything about hosiery. I am not a connoisseur of hosiery, so I don't really know anything about hosiery. But I don't see why socks would be a nod to the hosiery industry. But that's what it said when I was looking up some of the information about this thing. And yeah, so I mean, if you're into the hosiery industry, let me know. Why are these socks a nod to it? I really don't know. But yeah, fun fact. Now I think this chest of drawers has been here since, I want to say maybe 1976, give or take a couple of years. But I want to say right around that time frame is when this was built, and has been standing ever since. It also says that this chest of drawers was basically to try and outdo the world's largest chair, or I don't know if it's the world's largest, but it is a freaking big chair in Thomasville, North Carolina, about 15 minutes from here. So yeah, this thing is nothing to sneeze at. It is a massive roadside oddity, much bigger than where I was in Winston-Salem, looking at the old Clamshell Shell oil station. But yeah, I mean, the detail on this thing is pretty awesome. Again, I don't know what kind of material this is made out of, but yeah, it's definitely holding up to the weather and the time, because I don't really see many imperfections on it. Just a couple of cracks here and there, but I don't see like any rust, nothing like that, which it really shouldn't be because it's not metal. But yeah, I mean, this is a really awesome roadside oddity. So if you're into this kind of stuff, if you're into roadside attractions, roadside oddities, and you're ever coming through High Point, North Carolina, stop and make this little place a visit. I mean, you can probably just walk around this entire thing in a couple of minutes. But if you want to admire the details and how big it is, I mean, you can just walk around and admire it for probably a half an hour. I mean, yeah, it's just, there's nothing like it. At least I've never seen anything like this. I've never seen a huge chest of drawers other than here in High Point. So another fun fact about this is that this used to be called the world's largest bureau back in the 70s. I think 50s, 40s, 50s, 60s, maybe going into the 70s, right before this huge monument was built. So back when they had that little waist-high chest of drawers, it was actually called the world's largest bureau. So how they went from the world's largest bureau to the world's largest chest of drawers, I mean, I see why they call this the world's largest chest of drawers, but why did they call that little waist-high chest of drawers the world's largest bureau? I don't know. But yeah, pretty cool little roadside oddity, roadside attraction. And this thing is 36 feet tall. I'm 6 foot tall, so this thing is 30 feet taller than me. This thing is freaking massive. I mean, the detail of this thing is just exquisite. From the handles on the drawers to the socks sticking out of the drawer. This thing is awesome. So I ventured about 15 minutes from where I was in High Point at the world's largest chest of drawers. And now I am in Thomasville, North Carolina. And I'm standing right here in front of this little wood mural kind of thing. Has a little train conductor guy right here where you can go up here and put your head in right here. But yeah, this little mural thing was painted by Dana K. Holiday. Superior Woodwork. And you can hashtag visit Thomasville, NC. Yeah, cool little thing right here. Get a little photo op if you want to. But I came down to Thomasville today because there is another awesome roadside oddity. And I'm gonna walk over to it right now. But first I wanna show you this really cool train car right here. That's just off the side of the road. Here is downtown East Main Street, downtown Thomasville, right here. And literally right off the road is this old train car. This is Southern X703. And it is right here on its own little train track. Yeah, I've always been really fascinated by trains. My grandfather, he used to work for Southern Railway back in the 60s, 70s, and into the 80s. So growing up, I was always like really fascinated with trains. I've always had a soft spot for trains. And yeah, I mean, trains have always just been a part of my life. I used to have like a bunch of different like train sets. My grandfather and I would build them. They used to have like a little, I think it was like battery operated or something. But we used to build the sets, build the tracks, and then we would actually, you know, put them on the tracks and they would run around the tracks and stuff like that. And I think we also put like oil in some of the trains, like little compartment areas. So yeah, I've always been kind of into trains, growing up with trains, learning a little bit about them. But I just wanted to show this because, again, it's just right off the side of the road. Wouldn't really call this an oddity, but pretty cool little roadside attraction. I don't think you can actually go up inside of here, but I mean, I guess if you wanted to, you probably could hop on right here and maybe a little photo op. Get myself with the train here. But yeah, this used to be an active train car. Got the hoses here. This would attach like a little link, would go right in there, and then the train would pull this car. Yeah, I mean, as you can see, I don't know a whole lot about trains. My grandfather didn't teach me, you know, like an awful lot about them. He just showed me how to build train sets and stuff like that, and that was pretty much the extent of my train knowledge. But still, growing up as a kid, you kind of pick up what the people around you are really into, and my grandfather was really into trains. Like I said, he worked for Southern Railway, and this was pretty much his life. This is what made him a living. So growing up, I was really into this and always had a soft spot for trains. So, but yeah, this is not why I brought you all here to Thomasville. The reason why I brought you to Thomasville is right down this path over here. Right down here behind this gazebo is what I want to show you. So yeah, this little downtown area is extremely busy. You got a train track right over here. Train just went by a minute ago, so it still is an active train track. Got the downtown clock right there in the distance. But the reason why I want to come out to Thomasville is because right in front of me is another massive roadside oddity. And prepare for the reveal. Boom! Kind of walked a little too close. But this is not the world's largest chair, but it is the world's largest Duncan Fife chair. Says the chair of Thomasville. The chair is an exemplar and inspiration for future generations to emulate and perpetuate the achievements of our time-honored furniture designers and craftsmen. The original chair was the creation of the famous American designer Duncan Fife, erected in 1950. Yeah, so the chair was built in 1950. And like I said, is 30 feet tall. So a little bit smaller than the world's largest chest of drawers by 6 feet. But the most interesting thing about this chair, it's not really about its height. I mean, the height is pretty awesome in itself. But the reason why this chair is so popular and a big piece of history is because former President Lyndon Johnson stood on top of that chair in 1960 and delivered his campaign speech. So that is a really cool little piece of history trivia right there. And this is a local historic landmark, and it was designated by City Council in September of 2000, Thomasville Historic Preservation Commission. So yeah, this chair is 30 feet tall, and I think the base of the chair is, I want to say 10 feet. So you could probably fit quite a bit of people up there in that chair and still have enough room. But yeah, 30 feet tall. I'm trying to go around to the side over here and not step on these flowers. But going around here to the side, maybe try to get a little bit of a better angle here. See if I can get right. Try to zoom in a little bit. Yeah, 30 feet tall from the base of the legs to the top, and 10 feet wide. The base of the chair is 10 feet wide. So yeah, I wanted to come out here and show how massive this chair is. You know, doing a roadside oddity day. Yeah, definitely stone. That is a stone base. Yeah, massive, massive chair. And this chair was actually built to kind of honor Thomasville, because Thomasville is known for its furniture. High Point is as well, but Thomasville is really known for its furniture too, because they have a furniture store here in Thomasville that attracts hundreds of thousands of people every year for like a furniture convention. So people come from all over the world out here. They do like a week-long convention. And yeah, I mean, it's very popular and really well known around the world. So yeah, this chair was built kind of in honor of that. I believe the name of the furniture place here in Thomasville is called Furnitureland South. And they have a really big store out here in Thomasville. They also have another chest of drawers out there in Thomasville at that store, but it's a little bit smaller than the one that I showed earlier. So yeah, that is the world's largest Duncan Fife chair. And I don't think that this is like on the National Register of Historic Places by any means. I'm not sure if a chair can be listed by that, but I wish I can get a better view. I can only get probably about this good of a view right here. But yeah, located right here in downtown Thomasville, right here in the center. It's at the corner of Salem Street and Main Street, East Main Street. So right here at the light, pretty much right here across the railroad tracks. Right here. Oh, they had this little lion over here too. I didn't even see that at first. They have a lion perched up. Maybe it's you know, kind of watching over the city, keeping Thomasville safe. But yeah, So that's going to do it for today. I'm going to go ahead and head out of here. But pretty awesome day. Pretty cool to drive around, see some of the roadside oddities, film them in all their glory, learning some of the history. Pretty awesome day. But if you could do me a favor, hit that like button on this video. Also hit that bell notification. It'll let you know when I upload future videos. And until then, I will catch you all in the next one. Take care.